What's up, my nerds?
nerds?
Welcome back to another review today. This is First Nerd on the Right. I'm your host, Mr. J, my lovely wife and co-host, Cleo. And today we're going to bring you something a little different. Remember, in the description of the channel, we also collect Gundams here. So I think it's time we start showing shedding some light on these beautiful Gundam model kits as well, which I very much love collecting as well. So today's video, we got Mastergrade 1/100 scale Gundam Ultron. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Gundams, this is from the original Gundam Wing series. A lot of us may remember growing up watching this. This came on, I believe, before Dragon Ball Z, back in Toonami. Very cool. It's one of the first Gundam anime series that we got here in America back in the day. So nice flashback, right? Blast from the past. This specifically, this is a Endless Waltz version from the movie, which in my opinion gave a very cool update to all the Gundams. They look way cooler than the anime versions. Love them. And it's part of the Endless Waltz collection that I have here, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get into it, huh?
I hope you guys like it.
So let's take a closer look. Another 360 here so you can see some more of the details. Now, I'm a fan of Mastergrade. I like the size and the amount of detail that are put into these model kits. For those of you who don't know, they come in three sizes, basically. You got your 1/144 scale, which are your high grades. I know that recently they've been getting more detailed and whatnot, and very popular due to their size, and a lot of people have a lot of space restraints in their homes. But I prefer the 1/100 scales, which is this one, which is the in-between. It's a master grade. Although I guess nowadays there's so many other scales, but we're not going to get into that too much. Basic ones are the three main ones: high grades, master grades, and perfect grades. Perfect grades are the bigger ones. Those are 1/160th scale. Those are some pretty beefy guys. I plan on getting some perfect grades eventually in the future. But again, for time, space, though it's not feasible to get big Gundams like that. So master grades are my favorite anyways. They have a lot of variety. Again, this one is the Altron Gundam. This was based off the Shenlong Gundam from Gundam Wing. This was piloted by, I believe, Wu Fei was his name. Out of the box, the colors are pretty cool. I did do a little customization on this just because I do not like leaving them out of the box. I know a lot of people do, but I just can't do it. I'm not a fan of the shiny plastic look. So if you look at this, there's literally nothing shiny about it. I matte coat it, top coat, a couple layers, make sure I get a nice thick chalky look on the outside. It might not be for everybody, but personally, this makes it look cooler to me. I was not a fan of the mustard color that it came with. I painted all of those colors gold, and I tried to accent it a bit by leaving the gold parts. If you notice, there's some shimmer with the light. I left those with a glossy top coat. I thought it'd be cool to have the matte next to the gloss. It would make it pop, which it does. But again, unfortunately, because of the scale, it is a smaller kit compared to, I guess, like the other collectibles I have. So those little details aren't really seen too much, other than myself and whoever really gets down to it to look at it. Hopefully you guys appreciate that little touch that I did. I like putting all the decals as well. Water slides are the only way to go in my opinion. I don't like the stickers. Stickers come off. Stickers leave the ghosted square around the sticker itself. Again, making it look like a toy. I like to make it look as not a toy as possible. I want it to look like, like it was a die cast model, a die cast statue of it, you know what I'm saying? Really cool. I always put my Gundams on bases. I don't like leaving them as is on whatever shelf I'm putting them on. This is more safe. I can shake this, it ain't going nowhere, he ain't falling. And you can do action poses with it, which is really cool. As you can see with this pose, I went with the lunging attack type of pose with the large trident here. Kind of like if he was Poseidon or something, or like think of like Aquaman or something. He's like jumping out of the water about to impale someone. So that's pretty cool. I guess you get a better view if you look at it from the bottom. So let me try to lift this up here like that. So if you're looking at it from below, because this is on my top shelf, this is kind of the view you'd be looking at. Pretty cool. It's definitely an attack pose. Posing, I tend to take a long time to come up with a cool pose just because I don't want it to look unnatural, I guess. I want it to look as if it's actually in motion, and I think I captured that with this pose, which is pretty cool. I managed to, since I like to go heavy on the top coats, it helps make the Gundam more stiff as well. I know you hear a lot on reviews, and a lot of people always comment on how Gundams are well made or not, depending on how you just snap them together. Some Gundams are just run heavy. You can't pose them in certain ways because the weight brings them down. Luckily for me, since I go so heavy with the top coat, when I put these Gundams together, I put them together with the pieces individually separated. Not each piece itself, but I guess more so each appendage. So the arms, the head, the torso, the hips, all of that, all the weapons, all the any sort of attachments. I spray paint. I spray those heavily with top coat separately, so the joints get much thicker and much more coarse. So when you put them together, they're staying wherever it is you're putting them, which is awesome. I literally never have any issues with posability at all. Wherever I want them, that's where it's staying. But obviously, with these dragon fangs that you have here, no matter how much I top coat that, this is a whole large piece, and these are very thin necks, I guess you would say, right? The serpent necks, and these are supposed to be the dragon heads here. So, but however, that being said, I was able to put it in such a way where it looks like they're flowing, kind of like the snake heads are coming out of him, like if he was fighting for real. Like this one's aiming down, this one's coming up around him. I think it came out pretty well. They come with, I believe they come with stands if you want to have them shooting straight forward like he does in the show or whatnot. But personally, I'm not a fan of those stands. I'm not a fan of that look or that attack pose. I think this works better with what I enjoy personally looking at in my collection. The only stickers I ever use, again, we'll look at the face, are the camera stickers up here, and the eye stickers. That's literally the only thing. I tend not to paint such itty bitty little details like that, just because I think the stickers work fine for that. I always put my own glue as well, so I don't have to worry about the stickers ever coming off. And I always spray them with the matte coat anyways, so it's not overly shiny, but it does give enough to give you that same look, right? So I think it's pretty cool. Give you guys one more look here. As detail comes with the Gundam itself, I guess we can say it's more of a simple Gundam. This is a premium Bandai, so it is a re-release of the original Mastergrade that they did with this. I think I bought it on the second run that they did the P-Bandai. Unfortunately, P-Bandai has been really taking advantage of the reissues with Gundam kits nowadays. Like, this kit should be costing no more than like $50 just because it is an older kit. It's based off the older kits, but just because it has endless waltz on it and it's a premium Bandai, they're charging more. Luckily, I bought this directly from one of the main retail stores online, and I paid, I believe, $60 for it, which isn't too bad for a Gundam. But with COVID nowadays, everything has gone up, including model kits. Gundams, forget about it. Those things sell out pretty quick once they come back in stock. And if you try to get them on eBay or Amazon, you're paying double for sure. I remember this kit specifically goes for over $200 on eBay. It's just bananas. I'm not paying over $200 for a Mastergrade. And it's a simple Mastergrade at that. And this is an original Gundam wing. If it was like a completely redone, like they did with the Wing Zero custom, hell yeah. That's a completely new Gundam. Gorgeous. But this is an older one. You can't be charging new prices for old plastic. You know what I'm saying? But I do love the Endless Waltz one. The colors match. Everything is good. I didn't have to repaint any of the greens or the whites or the reds. I feel like they worked well as is. I just, like I said, I painted the gold. I top coated everything and the water slides. I think it came out pretty nice. I panel line everything, of course. I don't use the panel line paint on it though. I just go with the panel line markers. Time is always an issue. I'm a very busy person. I'm a model kit hobbyist. I guess casual, right? I wouldn't say I'm hardcore. I wouldn't say I'm a noob. But I don't have time to do the panel lining the long way. The markers work just as well for me. It does the job. It looks great. It pops the details. Not bad. I like it. So, we reached the end of the video. Just want to give you guys my last thoughts here. So, this is a P-Bandai. So basically it's a reproduction of the original one. I'll show you the difference with the box here. Show us the box.
There
So,
you go.
unlike the original release, usually it would have color, just like a regular Gundam model kit box would have. With the P-Bandais, when they're re-released, they usually give you this filtered out colored box where it's all just one color, bam. So this one, since the Altron Gundam is a green Gundam, I'm assuming that's why they chose to go with the green filter. See here, Mastergrade, Endless Waltz, and not a thick box. It's wide, probably just because it has the dragon fangs on it, but it's not a lot of parts, guys. This is a very simple Gundam. It's as simple as they come. It's based on the old style of Gundams from the early 2000s. So, nothing crazy. It's got the thick legs, the chunky look, simple design. But it is a Mastergrade, so it does have enough detail for you to panel line. But nothing crazy. You're not going to go over the top with this. It's a pretty straightforward build. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. But overall, for its simplistic design, it still varies enough, right? You still know it's the Ultron Gundam. You can still tell it apart from its counterparts from the rest of the team. Very cool. Now, we all know COVID has been hitting the collectible scene pretty hard. When I got this Gundam, I follow a lot of your typical Gundam websites and whatnot, and I keep in touch for when Gundams are released, including P-Bandai. So I know how much these things go for on the internet nowadays. If you want to get a P-Bandai, or just any Gundam in general nowadays, you're paying like double, sometimes even triple. So since this is an Endless Waltz P-Bandai, last I checked, I don't know how the prices have changed nowadays, but when I bought him, he cost over $200 on eBay. Over $200 for a freaking Gundam, a Mastergrade, an old style too, not even a new one, and it's not big. You guys are seeing this.
No, it's small.
It's not a lot going on here. You're not getting a lot of runners. You're not getting a lot of parts, and they're asking for over $200 for him, for the heavy arms. Those two are the hardest ones to get, and quite frankly, they're probably some of the coolest ones in the whole team. But that's crazy money. I got this for retail price. I pre-ordered it as soon as it went up. Boom, $60. Great price for a Mastergrade. Great price for any new Gundam.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a re-release. You can get the Shenlong, the original one, for like $40. Well, at least if you're getting it retail, $40, $50, $45. For a P-Bandai like this, $60 is fair. It's a decent price for what it is. I always say this in every video, and I reiterate it till the day I die. Always try to buy when they are released. Don't pay these exorbitant prices. It's crazy. I can't even imagine giving $200 for this or more.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it at all. Buy these things at retail price, guys. Don't fall for the scalpers. Be patient. Follow all your websites. Do your research. Me, for example, I love buying from places like USA Gundam. What's the other place? Mecha Warehouse. They're good. HobbyLink Japan. HobbyLink USA. Your usual big websites like that. You'll find what you're looking for if you're patient. I mean, I have the Mastergrade Sazabi version Ka, another hard to find item. I got that for my birthday. I'll review that later on when I finish him. Got him for, what was it, like $85-$90, right?
I think
that's something like that. My sister got me for that for my birthday. You know how much they were going for on the internet? Over $200 as well.
Wow.
Yeah. That one at least is a version Ka. That's a big beast. Big guy. No.
Your sister gift.
No.
Are you sure?
What I buy for myself, and what I ask for, I keep. I'm a collector. I'm not a reseller.
Just kidding.
But point of the story is, try to buy retail, guys. Don't overpay for these
definitely.
things. It's not worth it. You can be patient. You'll always find them eventually, right? No rush. So yeah, cool Gundam. I love Gundams. I have plenty more to show you guys. Can't wait to show you those. Takes a long time to build them. I'm a hobbyer, what I call myself, a hobbyist on restricted time. I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to building these things as much as I would like. It's either that or play video games. Lately, Elden Ring has taken all my time. I can't do anything else but that right now. My wife knows that very well. But
Tell me about it.
I do love Gundams. I love building them. Right now, I have a good fair amount of my backlog, which I can't wait to get through eventually, and I'll show you guys those as well. So, glad you guys came, join us. Hope you liked it.
Hope you guys like it. Yeah.
Gotta have some variety here, right? So, hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Remember, I love Gundams, Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Legos. I love Legos as well. I'm a little bit of everything, guys.
Big nerd.
I'm a big nerd. Yeah, I'm as nerdy as they come.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
Take care, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.
Bye, my nerds.
See you, my nerds.